My name is Anant Singh I am from village Kelwa in Rajasthan. So generally, if you go to the type, what basic 1, 2, 3 horses are in the world are hot-blooded, cold-blooded, and then mixed are warm-blooded. One British officer brought an Arab and said in Badmer district and asked the local people, the Rajput, the Thakurs there, you breed from him. They refused, saying that our stallions are better than him. We lost it after independence or in the British era. Now it is regaining, and I wish in coming 10 years it will come to the original stature.
Like you said, we're almost there where the original Marwari was. We lost it in between those 200 to 50 years. So now we're coming back to the original, and the emphasis is there to breed more type horses.
Because when Britishers came to India, they said if they have this Marwari in this form, we will not be in a position to conquer them.
Those kind of horses. So if you go to the ground, just have a look at the wall, beautifully done up by the society, and that will give you an idea of the original Marwari, and that is what we all aspire to breed.
Every 5th year, one generation will come. So having 6 is 30 years. So if you have a time of 45 years to be in this field, you will attain some. You will be a recognized breeder. Every horse can throw any rider, the best of the best rider, or can come out of the stable. He is not coming because he doesn't want.
The breeding is actually, we look at 7 generations. If you're breeding in right direction with the right stock, we will eventually reach there. You change one parent and you're changing about 128 parents.
So good day everyone. Today we are at a special event. We came to the Jodhpur horse show, many of you might know, but we have another surprise. We are doing a podcast conversation today, and I am really honored because it is 2 people I respect the most. They are like mentors, even though I didn't have the opportunity to meet them till now, till yesterday. It is Mr. Anant Singh Ji of Kelwa and Mr. Amit Vikram Singh Ji of Jojawar. They have an important event today, the Jodhpur Horse Show. They are going to judge, but despite that, they gave us the time to do a podcast so that we can learn about the Marwari horses, the history, the beauty and the potential today. And I should say it is a real honor for me, and I hope you will have a very useful and entertaining session today. So, glad to welcome you both, sir. Thank you so much.
Kamagani Darshanji. My name is Anant Singh I am from village Kelwa in Rajasthan. We have a Marwari horse farm. We are into breeding. The horse farm name is Fateh Stud Farms. There we take particular interest to breed whatever the old type. That is our main focus. Then I am executive member and a judge at All India Marwari Horse Society, Jodhpur, and lifetime member in society. So whatever things are required in society, we work for the society, for His Jodhpur, and whatever duty are given to us, we sincerely obey and do the duty. This is our main job for the society.
Fine, sir. Sir, about you?
I come from a village called Jojawar, which is in the Pali district, just a few kilometers from here. And there also, I also similarly like Anand Singh Kelwa, I also have a small stud farm. And we focus is breeding true to the type Marwari horses there. And I'm also privileged to be an executive member at the All India Marwari Horse Society. And wherever society sends us to do whatever work, we are there for the society. And under the guidance of His Highness, the society is working, and we do whatever job we are assigned to do.
Okay, sir. So we'll just start with the basics. Many people know they're breeders or trainers, and people will be watching, but there will also be some new people who don't know about the Marwari breed. Can you both tell us what is a Marwari breed, sir?
Marwari is a hot-blooded animal. I will explain you what is hot. Those animals which live in hot climate. desert climate. Sand is there and the climate is hot. So they have to adapt in that temperature. To adapt in that temperature, to live in that temperature, they should have different structure. The skin will be different. So many components will be different. And then there is a breed known as the horse type known as cold-blooded, which are in the cold countries where snow is there, ice is very cold. So they adapt and they have to have different type of body to survive. Like I'll explain you, the hot-blooded will have a smaller structure, very refined, and the cold-blooded will have a bigger structure and will have more of fat to protect from the cold. Then they have developed another breed known as warm blood. That is the mix of both. So generally, if you go to the type, what basic 1, 2, 3 horses are in the world are hot-blooded, cold-blooded, and then mix are warm-blooded. So Marwari is a hot-blood desert war horse. So if you look at these structures, they all are important. The climate is hot, he has to have the finest of skin, and being in desert, the material available to eat is less. So he should live on a very small ration. At the same time, to move in the desert, in the sand, you need more power. So the horse actually has more power. Then the structure is such where he can adapt. So hot-blooded, then desert hot, then war has so many requirements. And I would say Marwari, before these Britishers came to India, they were in the finest form. And I would like to say one British officer brought an Arab and said in Badmer district and asked the local people, the Rajput, the Thakurs there, you breed from him. They refused, saying that our stallions are better than him. He was here for 2 years. It is published in the book. I am not saying. Okay. So, and he was not used and later it was sent back. Today they say Arab are among the best. Okay. So that time we have the best of best. Now if you rate now the Marwari, I would say it is not A, not B, not C. They are at D, like diamonds. You won't find A quality diamond. They will say it's a D quality. They are yet to find the A quality. So Marwari, because of Jodhpur house, because of the effort of Babji, since 1300, this house is making effort to make the Marwari come to this stature. We lost it after independence or in the British era. Now it is regaining, and I wish in coming 10 years it will come to the original stature.
Okay. Sir, your views about the breed?
Like you said, it is a hot-blooded animal. So it lives on very limited ration and survive the dry, hot conditions. And in the desert, it gets very warm in the day. It can be about 40 degrees, and in night it can be like 10, 12 degrees. So that much of variation it has to undergo. They look small but very spirited animals, and ready to die for you. So that's why, and they've been bred for generations for the purpose of war. So that is why, like you said, we're almost there where the original Marwari was. We lost it in between those 200 to 50 years. So now we're coming back to the original, and the emphasis is there to breed more type horses so that we can have the original back. So if you'll see on display in Jodhpur show, you'll see very good quality specimens here.
And the wall is created, that is also...
Even the wall that will be created, the painting that you see, yes, that is the original type, and that is the direction that we guys are working into, have those kind of horses. So if you go to the ground, just have a look at the wall, beautifully done up by the society. And that will give you an idea of the original Marwari, and that is what we all aspire to breed.
Fine, sir. Sir, you said, there was a golden era. We can see through the painting the golden era of horses of our breed. But you also said that we lost it during history, sir. Can you tell what happened, why we lost the breed?
Because when Britishers came to India, they said if they have this Marwari in this form, we will not be in a position to conquer them. So this was basically, they have changed all our animals. Our cows, what we call Zebu cows, they are drought resistant. If you don't give them water for 3 days, then also they will not drop the milk. We have developed the breed the environment has developed the breed in such a way, they have high potential to be in that harsh condition, to survive in that and to perform in that harsh condition. So Britishers brought all the, the cold-blooded animals and introduced into the Marwari blood, and their main vision was to make him slow movement, turning, everything would be reduced so that we can use as we want. So this was the basic structure of British people to remove this breed slowly. They made centers, they imported good stallions, they introduced into this, they introduced into the army also, and gradually, but we are lucky. You see, the big cars are found in wealthy houses. The good horses were found in wealthy horses, but as a farmer he was not approached. So today also the farmers or the smaller people, so-called, we should not call them slow, they have the purest of gene with them. They didn't have the approach to reach there. If you want to go to Delhi, you don't know anybody, you can't go. But being approached here locally, you can do it. So having bred the local till date, and from that gene pool only we will come to that stature.
Okay.
So it is there. We have to have an eye, and if you have an eye, you can, breeding is such a point, you can go further, you can destroy it or you can create it. So it's the time. Babji is doing his effort. Gajubana is our president, he is working hard for the type, for the breed. So slowly in another 3, 4, 5 generations we will reach the best of the best.
Fine, sir. Sir, you said we are almost to restoring the glory of the breed, sir.
Sir, how do you think we should proceed to reach that? You have to, the breeding is actually, we look at 7 generations, at least, at your start of it. So, you breed with the right stock. If you're breeding in right direction with the right stock, we will eventually reach there. You change one parent and you're changing about 128 parents. So you have to know what is there in those 7 generations at least to be able to have that vision and breed in the right direction. So it's important to know what you have in your foundation. It has to be the right set of broodmares and using them with the very true to the type right set of stallions. And then your results will be completely different rather than just following the trend and what everybody is doing in the market. You have to have eye for the right animal. Okay, so if you breed with correct animals, you will reach there. Okay, so there's no issue. You just forget about the trend and everything. You just, if you want a true to the type of animal, you stick to that and you will have good top quality Marwari in your stables. It takes time, but with time everybody learns. So it takes good 5-10 years for somebody to understand what a good Marwari is. And once you understand, you stick to the basics, you will have a good stock in your stable. Okay, fine.
I would say the breed. Breed is a breed. You have to understand that. If you mix any animal with different breed, they will be hybrid. And hybrid, like cows, they have increased in quantity per liter in milk. But the fat and whatever is required in the milk has reduced.
Okay.
The same way, if you mix hybrid, you may gain some height, you may gain some length, you may change the stride, the temperament will be gone. And if you, in Marwari basically is a very disciplined horse. Like a soldier, like an army officer, you say he misbehaves because you are spoiling the discipline that he doesn't like. That is the reason. He is just like an army officer. He know if you tell him what to do, he will precisely do that job. and very courageous, very refined, very intelligent. So these very components are very high in Marwari. We have to preserve those characters. He is very good with his owner, but he will not allow another people to come nearer to him. This is his character. We should understand and praise that character. Marwadi is just not a horse.
Not everybody and anybody can,
Okay. Like one man dogs we have,
Yeah,
how it is horses.
He is
his caretaker.
He is first loyal to his owner. He knows who is my owner. Then he feeds, he do everything, the caretaker, but he is always loyal to the owner.
Okay.
Such characters are built in. It took generations to make him at this stature.
You will not find these characters in other breeds easily. Okay, so he's very intelligent horse and learns very quickly. Okay, and he understands and assesses the situation very precisely.
So we should not lose the character also in breeding.
We all have 50 kgs of weight. Okay, what makes a difference of an person who is evolved, who has reached certain level is the character. If you have the finest of character inbuilt in you, you will face the bullet also. He will face the sword that he has already faced. That is the character. So phenotype, okay, phenotype is there. There are certain lines inside. Phenotype is must. But it is, as you keep on changing the pages, there are thousands of pages you can learn. It's like an ocean. Raja Bhupa Singh ji said, I am getting some pearls when he was making the phenotype of Marwari. He said, I got some pearls from the ocean, but it is very large. I can't make in my one life. I have to take many births to know exactly what Marwari is. It has such depth.
Okay. So coming to classical breeds like this, the Marwari, we have a lot of classical breeds like we have in Portugal, in Spain, the Lusitano horses and all. Many classical horses have that recognition worldwide, but still our breed is not yet recognized globally like those breeds. Some people say they are easy to train, yours is not. But what is your opinion?
For any horse, we say there should be, the requirement is 3 things horse should have. Finest of blood, pedigree, genetic material. Otherwise you can't produce. Second, taking care of him. He should be nourished properly, fed properly, given proper exercise, everything. And the third is the owner. In India, what we lack, what I see, we are known as the third world or the poor country, or you don't have emphasis on sports. Having such large population, we have to cater first the human beings, their requirements. Then it's the second chapter, the animal. And in other developed countries, they have equal rights. And they emphasize, there are so many people who give their life for horses. They have, the day one started and died with the horse. So we don't have such people because we don't have such economy to sustain. We are fortunate, the small farmers, we people from our pocket, we are trying to just to keep him. So we need government intervention at a full-fledged level. They have already everything. You can't use a stallion if it is not registered. We don't have in this country. They have all the parameters. We don't have. If you want to breed an Arab, you have to have certain parameters, otherwise government will not allow.
Okay.
Here every stallion is available. He is a stallion, you can use him.
Whether he is usable or not. Okay, still it can be used. Okay.
So it's a long way to go. And we are going that way. It is not all the people, all the fraternity of Marwari is working very hard. You see Rajasthan, Punjab, Gujarat, Maharashtra, those involved are contributing those coming to the fair. You see how many boys are there. Why? They want to learn, they want to keep our treasure. It's a what you call national wealth. Is right. It belongs to everybody. If we don't keep, it will be gone. So that effort is there.
Okay. Sir, your thoughts on how we can promote our breed globally like the other classical breeds?
See, our horse is very capable of doing, performing in certain sports like endurance is really good, really good. can survive in a hot with or cold weather conditions, can go long distances without much strain, and is very good in endurance. You can take him to topmost level. You can compete with an Arab. That's what I feel. He has the potential to do that, but we have to have the right training, right people to take him forward. But he has potential in endurance. He can do really well in tent pegging. Okay, he was really good at short burst speed. So you can do really well with tent pegging. You can take him into hmm, basic, I would say a basic level of dressage you can do with this horse. So he can be used. You can do arena polo with him. So you can use him in endurance. I would say is something that we can concentrate on and work on, and he can compete on a world level, not only in our country, but we have to have the right infrastructure, right people promoting it. There are people who are working in Maharashtra, other states on this.
No, here in Jodhpur also we had so many endurance races, and 120 kilometers Marwari stood first among the army horses, different breed horses. They came first. So and it was the competition was, what you say, it was controlled by the army officers. So the standard of the procedure was very high. And he competed, he came so fresh at 120. So they are doing 60, 70, 100 kilometers a day.
Even now, recently, 2-3 years, the society has again started working on it. So we're doing 40, 60 and 80 kilometers here in Jodhpur. And the plan is to slowly take it up to 120 kilometers. So again, there is an effort from the society and Babji's emphasis to, promote him in endurance. So hopefully in 2-3 years time, we will have 120 kilometers here in Jodhpur or somewhere in Rajasthan, wherever the nationals are. Sure. So, and I'm quite sure that he will do well and beat the breeds.
Okay.
No, it has already been done in Rajasthan. Earlier it was done here in Jalaman. R.P. Singh Saab took pain and interest. He worked very hard, and this endurance was first established here, and then it was given to our ages in Gujarat and Maharashtra. They are doing now. So here it was tested in the desert near Jalaman. They have sandy area. It was open, and they did very well. The records are there. You can check the record.
Endurances were held here.
Then Marwari is very good in what you call the classical or the higher level of what Spanish and other horses he can perform easily. So it's a very, you see, the hot-blooded animals, there are only 6 or 7 breeds of hot-blooded, like Kathiawadi, Marwari, Sindhi, then Arab, Barb. These Akal Take, they also call, but it comes from a higher region. These are the breeds which improve the other breeds. Like Arab is used in all the cold-blooded, and he has improved all of them. So this Marwari, if you put, they are so potent. Whenever you give a Marwari a different breed animal, he will first change the ears because he is his potency is very high. So you see, it has changed. But they are very refined and the best of the best in the world, these hot-blooded animals. They have potential to change the cold-blooded animals.
Fine, okay.
So you can say these are like jewels. All 6, 7, 8 hot-blooded breeds are like jewels for the horse world.
Okay.
Any breed, when they need refinement, you have to have these 6 or 7 hot-blooded.
They will only
Find them with the...
otherwise you can't get them.
Yeah, well, that's why they are highly rated, animals. So any breed, whenever they require a refinement, you have to use a hot blood. Okay.
Many people don't know even thoroughbreds. Arabs contributed to thoroughbreds.
Yeah. The sire side is all Arab.
It is all Arab.
There were 54 England mares and 4 stallions from Arab. They have contributed all this. Plenty of race horses are there.
Okay.
So what happened in India, the golden era changed because you mix them with lower category breeds. Like Arab is the superior, that is why they are using, and they didn't wanted to use, but God wanted, and he was like that. He jumped out of the stable and ran, and there were so many stories about the first stallion who ran the Derby race or something like that. So when you don't understand, and for certain criteria, I would say the traders will always try to keep something new, and those who don't understand will follow them, and they get money, and those who spend reaches nowhere. So you have to understand the breed first. For I would say newcomers, you go to the fairs, you make good mentors who are originally doing this work for many years. Like you read Hans Nigel, he is a German breeding Arab horses. He said, first 14 years are gone to believe, yes, what you are saying is right. Then if you become a breeder, you need 6 generations at your place. So every 5th year, 1 generation will come. So having 6 is 30 years. So if you have a time of 45 years to be in this field, you will attain some, you will be a recognized breeder. Otherwise, I am working since 2003 regularly. Earlier also I worked, but we are having 4th generation at Alpha. So still 10 years to go.
Okay.
To become a breeder. For myself, I am also not a potential breeder.
So if you are saying, then
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Somebody who's bred 6 generations at their home, then only we believe.
Gajubana is on 8th generation now.
Okay.
More than 8.
Okay.
So if you call, he doesn't understand, it is your understanding. So to be a breeder, you need 6 fillies at your place to be bred and produced. Then, and if it is of the type, you are something, otherwise again gone.
Okay.
So it's a lengthy time. You read Hans Nigel, he said very clearly. And Zahir Abbas was in Egypt, Cairo. He was in charge of Abbas Pasha horses at that time. You read them, they explain it very properly. What is the breed, how you should move, what you should do. 2 people in the world, Hans Nigel and Judith Forbes. She is from US. She claims are the most expensive horses in the world. Both of them. And they are now from US, they are coming to UAE, Arab countries.
Okay. Oh.
So they sat and understood what to do, and they move accordingly. Using the scientific method, you come to the point.
Okay.
It is not you mix anything, you will get anything. These are trading part. Okay, this is red, this is blue, you take it, it is good, all right.
Yes, sir.
But the genetic material is genetic material. You have to have very thorough knowledge of genetics. Otherwise, you see Tessio, he was renowned scientist, the best breeder. He claims 70% of thoroughbred are my produced from very original mares. But he was master with his book, the genetic material. He will never compromise into it.
Okay.
So to reach a certain level, to have a certain understanding, you should study. Meet those people who are knowledgeable and believe in them. The worst part is, in our country, my horse is best, my knowledge is best. Then you don't have anything to learn.
You close the door, definitely.
So always all the people in the fraternity should be open to understand and have good heart, good relation for the welfare of the horse we work.
Okay.
And money will follow. If you have good job, if you have good horse, it will sell.
Yes.
So there is no need to jump or to be excited or do shortcuts. You move on your path, things will follow. You want money, you will get abundance of money.
Okay.
He can give you, you can't even think that money he can give you.
Okay.
But move on the right path.
Yes.
Move with right guidance. Move with right people. You will reach.
and patience.
Patience is 45 years. Just small, your life is gone.
Yes. You have to give a lifetime to achieve.
We have to dedicate ourselves to.
Ask his wife or my wife, they will just say, you don't have time, you have time for horses. We are neglected. So you have to work in that way. Not neglected, you can't neglect your family, but you have to give time. You have to learn, you have to understand, you have to go to the fairs, do so many things.
To get hold of a right mentor at right time, you can eradicate those 14 years out of your But if you can prevent a lot of basic things, so a lot of good people, get connected to good, knowledgeable people, sit with them, talk to them, understand. And once you understand, then slowly you can start, the process.
So I want your opinion on this, both of you, sir, because you told don't chase trends, set your own path, be true to the breed and do it. But we can see in the marketplace, many people still prefer colors. Bauri, even in South, still many people look at Bauri and buy instead of buying for confirmation and through pedigree. So please, both of your opinions on this.
See, as far as boundaries go, we also look at basic boundaries. Two, three different boundaries which we look at. If they are right, it's okay. But if you start looking at too many markings and he doesn't have a blade or a punch kalya or two hind legs white and all that, you will never find a good specimen. Anyways, there are very limited good quality specimens. So we look at just basic boundaries. We don't look at hundreds of boundaries. If we have a good forehead and there's no ailments like one in the center of the chest or under the girth, then just everything is okay to go. So we don't buy marquees, we don't buy boundaries. Okay. We look at the genetic material. If it's a good specimen, we would want to have it in our farm. Okay.
I will explain you the boundary part is when in the making of the skin, it's like a factory, the skin will form, then hairs will come. In making that type, there are certain whorls which automatically come. These are known as Bowery. This is the manufacturing when it is in the womb. So we check the forehead whorl, it should be above. We check the lower part whorl, it should not be over.
Okay.
We check the whorl at the withers.
Okay.
These are three very basic and very important whorls. Why? When you ride a horse, he will have sweat. He will produce sweat.
Okay, so
Then sweat will drain. It will go to the place where it can remain. Water goes close down to the lowest part. So boundaries will have a cavity inside there. So the sweat will go and be there. So here it will be there. If it is there, it will cool the head.
okay.
Yeah, we will have an advantage having a thoroughbred horse. Okay. And then when the sweat goes down, it stays here. And on that you have that tongue, what you call the lower
The chest regions,
you put the what you call
breast collar.
no. We call it tongue to fix the saddle.
Okay.
So when it is in with the skin, the part is here and the wall is there. Other parts have dried up. There the water is there. It will itch there. There will be an itching under that. He may buck, he may jump, he may try to remove that and the person sitting on top will have difficulty. And the same way it is on the top also. It will come and be there. It will there. So the words are checked, are looked in this way.
Okay, sir. So finally, we always talk about whenever we talk about Marwari horses, we call them as pleasure horses. So what is a pleasure horse?
Pleasure horse means he has such understanding. If you put a small boy who doesn't know riding, who doesn't even know the horse, he will take care of him. And if you put a very knowledgeable rider on him, he will behave in that accordingly.
Okay.
So he is such a horse who has such understanding, who how to protect what is the requirement of the ride. So for small rides, we go out also. We have 5-6 family members. We go for a ride. That is known as pleasure riding. Pleasure riding doesn't mean his understanding is very high. You can see many podcasts where little boys are there. And even you can see small boy go to the stable, hold their neck and climb over it. They know, but they will not harm them, these Marwadis.
Okay, yeah.
You are not there. Parents don't allow little kids. They play with them. They understand also.
Okay.
So these all includes the understanding of a horse.
Fine.
You go with a stick, he will behave in a different manner. You go with a chocolate, he will behave in a small boy is there, he will take care.
Okay.
So the aggressive part, this part, you have to have, he is right. You have to correct yourself.
Okay.
That human beings don't do.
Okay.
You will say, we are right, he is not behaving properly. You behave properly, he is at his place.
Okay.
He is responding.
It's a matter of us understanding.
We need to learn to understand.
So
First, we need to learn. He understands.
Okay. Okay, sir.
he is very fast. They say he has a heart or the aura 5 times more than a human being. So when you go in 5, 6, 10 feet of his presence, you are lost. You are not there. You will forget everything. That is why now they are using horses for many medicinal or therapies also.
Okay.
So they are very emotionally powerful with high aura. A very big heart they have. They have big heart energy. So they are they can see you, and the sixth sense is very high.
Okay.
They say a horse can recognize his owner from a far, far distance.
Okay.
They can make out where water holes are there, the desert horse. They were left, there was no water. They have traveled 30, 40 and find out kilometers and find where water is. So they have such instinct. So this animal, this horse, you have to learn. He is perfect. We try to teach him, he is perfect.
Okay.
But we don't have that mindset.
Yes. Understanding is not there for many.
We don't have that mindset. Just take a rein, climb on, give him a whip. No.
Every breed is different, so you have to understand the breed, character.
You can communicate. My nephew Rajavardhan, whenever you check him in the stable, he always talk to his animals.
Okay.
No, this way, that way, and they understand. They understand your tone, so many things they understand. Nasics, your body language, they are very particular about the body language.
Yes.
Nasics is a big subject. The whole herd, the whole animal moves on Nasics only.
Okay. Yes, many people say that, sir. Even without communication, horses understand each
Your tone of voice will make difference.
Okay. So I also believe that it will give us leadership skills and improve our character also.
Yes, he is 400 kg material with such power, and you are nothing in front of him. Every horse can throw any rider, the best of the best rider, or can come out of the stable. He is not coming because he doesn't want. You tie, I have seen horses, they were tied all 4 legs and 2 from here.
Okay.
Within second he was out of all of them in Haldigati fair.
Okay.
So he is standing because he knows. He is standing in a lorry, he knows I want to be here, my owner wanted otherwise he can come out.
Okay.
That is his greatness, he is behaving like that.
Okay.
Not we have tied up, now he can't go, he can break anything and go out.
Fine.
They have immense power.
Sir, I want to end this with both of your vision. You will have a vision for our breed and how to promote this and what legacy we have to leave for the next generations. So what is your vision for our breed?
We want to preserve it the way it was before the British era. And like we said, we are heading in the right direction. And so hopefully next 5-10 years, we will be there and we will have the true to the type. We are already there, but you will have more numbers, more people who will understand what is the true to the type. And we want to keep him in his original form. Okay, you don't want to change him because of, any of our requirement. We just want to keep him in his original form.
Okay, sir. Like you said, endurance also, I think we can take it globally also. We are doing it nationally. I hope in 10 years or 5 years time, we will also take it globally and show what our breed is capable of. So what is your vision?
I would say as we have breeding farm, we breed Marwari, we give such time to him. But our motive is not to make money out of it.
Okay.
Okay, to feed them we require money, whatever we produce, whatever it sells, we get it. But our motive is not that we should give this much, this much, this much. No. This is not our motive. So we don't do many things. With the fraternity, things we should do, we don't do. Because there are certain diseases which come inside your farm. There are so many, so many. So as far as Marwari is concerned, we are not for the money, to earn the money. Only to make profit, we are not doing this. Now, why you are spending time, why wasting time? We don't want money. We want to preserve this precious thing. You will see his or my horses which are not very good in phenotype, but we don't want to part with them because we know what the genetic material is.
Okay, sir.
As
Like you said last.
Vikibana said 128 are changing, 7 generations, 7 into 5, how many? 35 years, 40 years, 100 years. They are not in phenotype. They are not good. They can't compete in the ring. But we don't want to part with them because we understand what blood they have.
Very strong bloodlines.
And when we mix X with X, we will get the required ring material.
Okay.
That is also our knowledge.
Okay.
Our seniors, they understand on the ticket. The years are not like this, they are like this or whatever. But we don't leave the breed part, the genetic part.
Sir, you gave a lot of information, both of you. Actually, we can talk about horses for hours. But I know the most important show is going on, and despite that, you gave your time, and many people will be aware for this. And I really thank you so much, and I'm really honored for both of you sitting here today for the show.
No, it's our pleasure. You are here, you are taking care, everything. You are making effort to promote the breed. We are thankful to you.
My duty.
And everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure.